Hello, my name is Sebbi, and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Sunday, April 7th, 2019. We are in the middle of a forest, which is quite dangerous because there can be a lot of angry guys. And just recently we had a lot of creeper explosions, so I think it's better to just get going and to continue exploring the map by traveling this way. Okay, we have to travel this way. Let's do this. Let's get going and try to get some distance between us and I hear a skeleton and the place where we just slept, so that we are no longer in danger. Yeah, so Sunday, another week is over. Oh man, that's just insane how quickly time flies. And still I haven't heard anything from my advisor, my PhD advisor, concerning the manuscript of my PhD thesis, so that's a little bit frustrating. It's nothing that is totally unexpected, that I wouldn't say, oh man, I wouldn't have predicted that it takes time until I receive feedback, but yeah, it's a little bit sad, annoying, and the good thing is this week or next week we will be nice vantage point. That's beautiful. We will be traveling to a short conference, and so I hope there I will hopefully see my PhD advisor and be able to just ask him, hey, have you read my thesis? Have you at least opened it? Have you considered opening it? Yeah, I don't know. I just hope that things will come to a good end soon. Oh man, this would be great. This would be very super great when this can come to an end. But yeah, so no feedback. However, I had hey. Okay, so this wolf seems not to be angry. Easy, my friend, easy. Not quite sure what the wolf is after, but let's leave them be. Let's leave them be and just continue on. Yeah, I had to give a lot of feedback to all those written reports, and this was quite time-consuming. I think by the end of the week, yeah, by the end of the week, I completed all the reports I had. There are still a few that are just available in their printed version because the students never sent in a PDF version of their report, so they have to collect those at some point. But yeah, I managed to read all of them that I had, and in total I read 30 reports. Each of them had around 13 pages or so a lot of text to be read, and yeah, I was quite exhausted by the end of the week and super happy that it's over, that I graded all of them, and yeah, now only a small batch, hopefully it's only a small batch, is left, and then I'm done with that, because oh man, this exam season just got into the next round, and I mean, I already was complaining throughout the months of February that too many exams and no end, just no end, and soon the new lecture period will start, so yeah, that's bad. It's very bad. So yeah, we will see. We will see how long this will keep me busy. Also, I received a large letter consisting of 2 examples of bachelor thesis I have to grade, because one of my bachelor students has finished his bachelor thesis, and so now it's up to me again to read all the stuff and to say, okay, this is this grade or so. So this is a thing lying on my desk, and my master's student also makes good progress in writing his master's thesis. So now on Friday he asked for some feedback concerning a few parts of it. I managed to read the first part he asked for, and next week, but I have to continue reading this, so I expect to get another large letter maybe by the end of this month with a master thesis I have to grade. So it's a never-ending story of grading things. And I mean, I think, or I am in the opinion that I'm more or less good at doing those things, good at supervising student projects and teaching and all this stuff, but it takes so much time. It's just crazy how much time it takes to do all of this, especially when your personal concern is, hey, I finally like to finish this PhD. Can I please have feedback? Can I please get it done? This would be much appreciated. So yeah, that's the usual struggle, just the basic usual struggle. Another interesting struggle, speaking of giving and receiving feedback, I did a quick test of a presentation or a talk I have to give soon. And I mean, it was more about, is the overall structure of my talk okay, or do you want to like see me talking about different things, topics or so? And I received feedback like, why don't you have put the units? So in this case I was talking about time. Why haven't you put in seconds, minutes, hours, whatever it is on your slides? And I thought, yes, that's exactly the feedback I wanted to get. So there are a lot of things going on that are a bit strange, but well, I'm already used to it, and I see some silver linings at the horizon, as I said, so that's okay. What else? Well, sports is still going on, still pretty good. A lot of fun. Oh, I hear skeleton. Doing all those different kind of sports and activities. So really enjoying it to have this mix. The swimming situation still hasn't improved much, but I do have the feeling I'm getting there. I do have the feeling it only takes maybe a few times more practicing it, and then I can finally focus on improving the technique itself, because right now it's just a question of survival. So that's pretty good. I got some shades, so that's pretty cool. And it was, hey, this actually was really a convenient thing. So I don't know, when have I ordered them? I ordered them Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere in the middle of the week, and I wasn't expecting that they will be delivered so soon, but basically the next day or so I received a text message from UPS. Hey, your packet will be delivered the next day. And I thought, oh, this is bad, because the next day I do had some appointments, so no chance to say, hey, I will do some home office, because I need to welcome an important packet. They in the text message already provided a link. Hey, if you're not at home, if you want to get it delivered to somewhere else, please follow that link. And I thought, cool, let's give it a try. And they already suggested some places that are nearby and that would get it done and would really help me. So I just gave it a try. I selected one shop, or in this case, a fuel station, and yeah, it worked. It just worked. I received then another text message. Hey, your packet is there. You can pick it up. Just bring your ID card, and then you're good to go. And I thought, wow, that sounds convenient, and I couldn't believe it. And then I went to the store and picked it up and got it. So it was basically, since a very, very long time, the first time that okay, I need to travel this way to get home. Okay, that's interesting. It was basically the one of the first time that something with a delivery service worked out flawlessly. No issues, nothing. Just it worked. It just worked, and this was this huge surprise. I was super happy that it just worked. I mean, how crazy is that? A delivery service that does good things. I mean, who knew? Who knew that this is possible? And so I was super happy, and I'm also happy with the shades. So everyone is happy. Everyone is enjoying their lives. So that's cool. Speaking of enjoying life, Matthew asks the question. Wait, let me just check this question real quick. That he asks, "What is the weirdest food you ever tried?" What is the weirdest food I ever tried? That's hard to answer. Hi, ow, hey you. Thank you for the free arrows, much appreciated. The weirdest food. I mean, it was weird, but personally I wouldn't have called it weird, but others call it weird. So basically, I think the weirdest food from an external perspective was trying those. It's a Japanese specialty, I guess. I'm not even sure how the thing was called. I think it's fermented soybeans or so. I guess it's fermented soybeans. It's actually quite weird because it has some kind of slimy texture. So, and others say it just tastes terrible. Personally, I found it not well. I wouldn't call it my favorite dish, but it wasn't like absolutely terrible. Also, it was all right, at least from my perspective. So, yeah, seen from the eyes of others, the weirdest food I ever tried probably were those fermented soybeans. From my perspective, the weirdest food I ever tried or ate is asparagus. I completely dislike asparagus, and yeah, I mean, I gave it a try. I gave it a try in its green version, in its white version, in all different kind of versions, with sauce, without sauce, with butter, with on the pizza, on. I mean, you can find your asparagus everywhere, but personally, I just find this type of food absolutely weird and horrible and bad, and yeah, I'm just not enjoying it. It's horrible, and then the really problematic thing. I'm not quite sure if you're how much asparagus is popular in your region, but Germany has a huge asparagus culture, and everyone is just thinking or saying, hey, springtime, asparagus time, yay. And I just think, oh no, please leave me alone, please stop that. I mean, that's bad. That's really bad. It just tastes horrible from my perspective, and I'm the one who enjoys fermented soybeans. So yeah, I am weird. I'm just weird. I think that's what comes down to. Okay, I need to travel that way. I just was moving up here because there was one pixel. One pixel was bright, and I thought, hey, maybe this pixel is belonging to, or is this an uncharted part of the map or so? So no, we fixed that. We have some jungle sheep, which is also cool. So yeah, this is probably the weirdest food I ever tried. I'm just thinking if I, during a journey or so, I mean, it's hard to say. The weirdest food also often depends on your personal stance to this food. I mean, if someone does not like fish, and I say, hey, I ate fish, then this person might say, yeah, that's gross. That's absolutely weird. That's the weirdest food you can ever try. And so basically, just the thing of the weirdest makes it hard to really say, okay, was it the weird? I can just answer it from my perspective. What was the weirdest food from my perspective? And in this case, it's well, as I said, asparagus. But okay, this has provided me with about no progress at all. I think I wasted more time finding this boat than I would have actually spent on traveling by boat. But hey, maybe we can give it another try. Let's see, can we travel through here and get out of this jungle a little bit quicker? Well, not much at all. So yeah, I hope this answers your question, Matthew. It's just asparagus. It's horrible. It's bad. It's absolutely bad. Speaking of a bad food, recent events on Friday, make me think again that maybe I have to turn into a vegetarian. I mean, I enjoy meat. I really love meat. Well, love meat would be too much, but I enjoy all the meat-based foods, most of them at least. And yeah, it's just a good taste. So meat is cool. The main problem, however, is meat is way too cheap. I mean, you can, sure, cheap. Oh, okay, this was also bad. Sebbi, what are you doing? Cheap meat is, on the one hand, nice when you think, hey, I can get my steak for not so much money or so. Then I have delicious food that really satisfy me, that makes me happy or so. But when you turn things around and you think, hey, this meat just costs a few bucks, and how horrible are the conditions for the animal? I mean, that this is just bad. How can you keep a living animal, a living thing, alive and happy and in a good condition when you just get a few cents for it or so? And I mean, this makes me a little bit concerned and sad, and I just think, sure, I could go for expensive meat. I could try to just buy the meat that is well produced, where they maybe even massage the cow or so. I don't know what a cow really needs in order to be happy, or play them some music in its living rooms or so. So yeah, I don't know, but sure, I could go for that, but this would be an improvement. I also try to eat meat only on a very, very rare basis, like once a week or so. But it's super difficult often throughout the day. So especially when I want to grab some lunch while working. Here in my region, it's super hard to get something that has no meat in it. So even though there is a strong stream into the direction of, hey, let's have more vegetarian food, let's have even more vegan food or so. Sure, great, but it's still super hard to get it on a cheaper basis. And this even is another thing. You can get your meat-based food, which is cheaper than some vegetables. I mean, how is this even possible that meat that comes from a living being is cheaper than some vegetables? I mean, that's also a weird thing in itself. So yeah, this really made me thinking, maybe I should just give up on meat and try to reduce it as much, or even, as said, become a vegetarian. So just because this is no longer fun. This is bad. What's going on right now? And the event that really triggered that is, we've been to a small little bistro, and this little food place. They offered some chicken parts, so you were allowed, or you could choose between chicken wings or chicken leg with some fries to it, and the entire dish, so chicken wings and fries, was priced €2.50, so €2.50. That's about nothing. €2.50. That's why? How is this even possible? And how can this even be healthy? I mean, how many medication is inside that poor animal that it even stayed alive under those conditions? What's going on here? Why is this so bright? I think somewhere is. Aha! Here's some. Ooh! I was standing right on top of it. That's. Ugh! Hi! How are you? Where are you? Aha! Ooh, there's even a creeper. That's bad. Ugh. Let's move. Oh, there's another creeper. And we need a place. We need a safe place where we can stay during the night. Ha! So yeah, €2.50 for food. I mean, sure, that's great that it's so cheap, but no, it's not. It's definitely not. That's bad. Oh dear, baby zombie. Burned down. Okay, I think here we have some more open terrain. This is good. We can defend ourselves, and then we can set up shop here. There's creepers. That's concerning. Hi. Oh no, there are two of them. Three. 4. What's going on here? Ow. Wow. What's craziness is that? I think they're all coming from the... Ooh, hi. They're all coming from the from meat companies or so. Whew. Ha. What craziness? What's that? Ow! Right into my butt. Let's grab those XP bubbles. Am I still chased by angry? Ooh, the spider. Okay, let's do that. And enjoy some food while we have the chance to do so. Alright. Let's throw down the bed. Throw away the egg. Spider's running away. Yeah, and the next thing that also triggered me on Friday, I was at the selling machine. I just wanted to get a tiny bit of chocolate, sweet, something to cheer me up after having read 30 reports. And the candy bar I got, at first it was wrapped in plastic, and then inside the first plastic wrapping there were two smaller bars basically, and each bar individually was wrapped into plastic again. So in the end I had 3 pieces of plastic for 2 pieces of food. Seriously, guys, seriously, that's crazy. That's just insane. So yeah, all of this together is just an indication that I might have to change a little bit my diet just to stop supporting all of that. But anyway, I think that's enough of this food rant. I hope you enjoyed this very episode, and I hope you will be joining me next time when we continue, or when we return to the tower and get rid of all those things we have in the inventory and prepare for the next expedition, and also when we select the next direction, because I'm a little bit confused with all those maps, where I've been, where I need to go, and so on. So in this case, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, my name is Sebbi. See you!